I've been lashing for the last 6 years, and honestly, without these changes, it would have been a lot harder for me. What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ariel if you didn't know. Today's video is going to be all about some lifestyle changes you can make to make lashing 10 times easier for you. Okay, so these are some changes that I personally have had to make in the last 6 years of lashing. And to be honest, I think that all of these changes were really and truly from trial and error, not necessarily trying to make changes, but just things that I've come across or experienced in the last 6 years that I think definitely could have made an impact if I had put them in sooner in my lashing career than later. But because I have been through these things, I can definitely teach you guys how to eliminate these problems from happening by going through some lifestyle changes that will definitely help you out. These are some things that aren't necessarily taught to us. These aren't things that we necessarily know to do, just more suggestions. But to be honest, they do make your life a lot easier. And I am here to eliminate the trial and error process for you. Okay, so first things first, when we're talking about booking clients, this is something that definitely you kind of experience a little bit more when you have a full schedule, but that's what I'm talking about. This is like when you're super full, you're kind of getting overwhelmed and your life starts to take a change, because that's really where you see the change come in, especially when things aren't necessarily going your way, because yes, you're thriving with your lash business, but that just means you are ready to make some changes. First thing is all about booking your clients far apart. I know in the beginning, you kind of don't really have a system going on for yourself, and that's totally okay because you kind of want to get clients whenever you can. But when you actually start getting clients coming in, you definitely need to kind of figure out a system where you have time in between. So my biggest tip is to make sure that you're able to book your clients back to back. Yes, that's fine, but at least give yourself a 15-minute window in between to kind of give yourself a break, refresh, reset. Even if you're at home, you're at a salon, it doesn't really matter. You just need that time to kind of fix yourself a little bit. Just give yourself a minute to breathe. I know, like when I was lashing from home, and of course it's going to be different whether you're lashing from home or you're lashing from a salon, but I know when I was lashing from home, I would literally run upstairs into my living room and just like lay on the couch for however much time I had for my next client, just to give my back a break. And then even just like staring at something for so long and then having to look at something else, your eyes need a break too, because you're so focused on that tiny little lash for so long. It's nice to kind of give your eyes a break so that way you can look at a further distance. You can kind of give yourself some time just to reset. Okay, so coming into my second tip. So it's all about staying hydrated and eating healthy. So it may sound like something kind of, you know, obviously we got to eat healthy, but it actually can totally impact the way you lash, the way you go throughout your day. It's overall your lifestyle. So when we talk about staying hydrated, it's all about making sure that you have a consistent amount of water throughout the day, making sure that you're constantly keeping up with it, because it's so easy to get lost in just lashing. I know I've gone through days of lashing back to back, and then you completely forget, and it's like 9 o'clock at night and you're like, I didn't drink anything, I didn't eat anything. So staying hydrated is a huge deal. Speaking of staying hydrated, if you guys have noticed, we have our Flowrish Lashes FWL Tumbler available on our site. It is not just for style, even though it is super cute. We actually want to help you guys make sure that you stay hydrated throughout your set. So what better way than to have a super cute tumbler that you can keep on your lash chart, and you can purchase this right now on Flowrish in the description below. Okay, and then coming down to eating. Eating is so important, and I feel like even as a lash artist or even anybody in like the service industry, it's so easy to be like, okay, I have like 15-minute break, let me like grab something really quick, especially when you have like Uber Eats, all these apps that can literally bring you all this fast food. It's so easy to just lean to it. But to be honest, like, you know, when you eat that kind of food and when you eat like a cheeseburger, when you eat anything like that, you start to feel sluggish and you start to feel super low energy. You get tired, you get sleepy, and then when you eat these large meals, sometimes you feel nauseous. So when you're talking about eating, you got to eat things that are going to fuel your body for you to have the maximum amount of energy throughout the day, especially if you have a full day. When you're talking about getting high energy foods, that means that you want to kind of get fruits, you want to get vegetables, you want to get avocados, you want to get protein, nuts, anything that's super nutritious that's going to keep your energy high. And speaking of energy high, I think people often think like, okay, I have a full booking of clients today. So then they grab like an energy drink or a coffee to keep them going throughout the day. But that is the worst thing thing that you can do as a lash artist is give yourself any type of extra energy like caffeine, because we do such a precise job and such a high focus job that you need to be sharp. You need to be calm. You need to make sure that you're not shaking when you're isolating your lashes or placing your lashes. That could totally ruin your service. So you got to make sure that you're doing the right things for your body to naturally maintain your energy. Okay, and number 3 is all about back health and activity. This is super important when you're talking about lashing. As a lash artist, we suffer highly from back pain. We suffer from stretching and kind of bending over so much and being hunched over. We have like really bad posture. It's just what it is. It comes with the territory. But there are some things that you can totally do to maintain your back health and make sure that you don't suffer from these things, such as going for regular massages, making sure that you're going to the gym. And when I talk about going to the gym, I'm talking about making sure that you're healthy and you're active and really focusing on strengthening your core. It really does help with your back. It strengthens your back and reduces the pain that you can come up with while you're doing lashes. Remember, prevention is better than cure. So speaking of that, I do want to mention that we at Flowrish are definitely in the business of making sure that lash artists like yourself don't have to suffer. And we do have something right now in the works that will definitely help your back pain. We have yet to launch it, but it is coming. We've had a few people try it and they've had amazing things to say. So we are so excited to finally bring this to you guys very, very soon. Okay guys, that is it for this video. I hope that it helped. I hope that it's something that you guys can take into consideration and maybe make some changes in your lifestyle that could potentially help your lashing career. So if you guys like this video, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll be back with something new next time. Bye.